Right now, you guys are watching C8 on Speed 252. Click that subscribe button and let's get into the video. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is your first time stopping by. Well, my name is Clarence, and I want to thank each and every one of you for pushing that play button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I got a lot of C8 Mid Engine Corvette content and C7 Corvette content coming your way. Also, if you haven't followed my social media platforms, I'm going to leave the information right here. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. Go ahead and follow all those social media platforms so that way you get all the latest and the greatest update information on my life and my C8 Mid Engine Corvette and my C7 Corvette and whatever new that I bring to the channel. I want to thank you all once again for joining me today. This video is about the 5 things you all did not know about the C8 Mid Engine 2020 Corvette. Now, I only had this car about 2 or 3 days now, and I only had the opportunity to drive it about 2 or 3 times due to the weather, due to the pollen, and as you all know, the quarantine and everything that's going on right now. With that being said, I found some free time today to come out and record this video for you all, so I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video all the way through and supporting this channel. The number 1 thing I'm going to hop into regarding the C8 Mid Engine Corvette, as you see my key tag right now. If you guys have not had the opportunity to go get one of these, go to my website, which is right here, purchase one of these. I will definitely mail this to you myself with a handwritten note personally from me. This is on my website, which is www.c8onspeed252.com. Once you purchase one, send me a photo when it's attached to your key ring, and I look forward to seeing some of those. And thank you for your support on the channel. So for all of you who either own a C7 in the past or a Corvette in the past, one thing that you probably do know, for the new people that don't know though, that this button right here, you push this button and you pull your key out. Just like that. You're going to need this key for a number of reasons regarding your C7 Corvette or your 2020 C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now, I'm going to go ahead and place this back in here so I don't lose it or drop it. Once again, this is connected to the key fob with my C8 on Speed 252 key tag. Now, you take a look at this beautiful machine right here that Chevrolet invented. It's one of the best Corvettes I personally think they made thus far. Now, that could be a biased decision because I currently own this car, but I can tell you one thing right now. I have driven this car 2 to 3 times, and each time has been better and better ever since. Now, once I get to that break-in period, which is 500 miles for a lot of people that don't know out there, I'm looking forward to getting behind the wheel of this car. And for a lot of you that love tracking your car, well, you may have to wait until 1,200 miles before you can actually get on this car like you want to. Those are 2 things I just given you, pretty much some things that you may not know. So once again, you walk into the side of this car. If you walk over here, I'm going to push this button once again, pull this key out. One thing you need to know is if your car battery sometimes, if it dies or you can't get in or you can't figure out your way around this car, there is a key slot underneath this door where you can stick this key in and unlock the door. Now, I'm going to go down here, and this is my first time doing it, but right here in this corner is where this key can go, and all you just put it in there, turn it, and that will unlock this door. That's one thing you did not know about a C8 Mid Engine Corvette, and I want to make sure everybody understand that that is an easy access way to get inside of your C8 Corvette if the door is locked. Try not to make sure when you stick the key in there, do it gently and try to turn it slightly. Do not stick it in there, do not jam it in there, do not force it in there, because you might end up breaking your key, and that is the last thing you will want to do regarding your Corvette. Because I'm not going to lie, I don't know how expensive these keys are, but I'm pretty sure they can get pretty expensive. And with this being a new generation, it might get expensive. So that's the number 1 thing that you need to know about your C8 Mid Engine Corvette is taking this key out. There's a slot underneath the door, turning it gently, and opening your door, and that will help you get access to your car if your battery is dead or anything else going wrong with your car. Now we're going to walk to the back of the car, and I'm going to talk about the number 2 way to actually get inside your trunk. Now, there's 2 ways that you can access your trunk with and without the key, and I want to make sure you understand that. You can get to your trunk with and without the key 2 ways. The number 1 way is there's a leverage under here, and you push it. And with me having the high wing spoiler, I kind of lift from here, and raise it up. That's the number 2 thing you may not have known about your C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this down gently. I'm going to grab it here. And you don't have to force this down. You don't have to force this down at all. So that might be a number 3 thing that you may not know about the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Every Corvette has this. I know back in 2014 when the Stingrays first came out, you had to force your trunk down. You don't have to do that with any of the C8 Corvettes. All you have to do is just slightly push it, and the trunk will grab it from there. So I'm gonna go over number 2 again. Number 2 is, you see a leverage under here, right above the license plate. You push it, you hear it pop. With me having a high wing spoiler, you will lift this up just like this. And that's number 2 thing you didn't know about the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now you can push this up a little bit further to kind of give you some more space, but I usually just grab it from here, bring it down some more, catch it from here so it doesn't slam on its own, place it, and gently push down and let it catch. That's the number 2 thing you didn't know about the C8 Corvette. And the number 3 thing is about pushing it down gently, because you want to take care of your car. You just don't want to force it down. I'm going to show you why you don't want to force it down later on in this video. Number 3 thing, actually that's number 4 thing, and I'm going to give you a lot of bonuses, so soak it on in, take advantage of it, because I'm going to teach you guys a lot of things about this car. Number 4 thing, and I may lose count at some point, so forgive me for that. You also want to go ahead and pull your key fob out again. Pull this key out, because this key also can help you get access to the back of your car. Now this is going to be a little bit different, because with the C7 Corvette, all you have to do is place the key up under here, and you would turn, you would get it inside. But with this car, there is no way for you to actually put the key inside this leverage. So I'm going to show you, or talk to you about the other way you can access your car. So you see right now I have a bolt here and a bolt here. What you want to do is you want to take these 2 bolts off, take your license plate off, and there's a keyhole behind this license plate. Now I didn't bring a screwdriver, I don't have any coins with me to turn this off and take the bolts out, but I want to go ahead and explain that you pull these out, you screw these out, pull your license plate out, and there's another keyhole that you can stick this key in there nice and gently. You turn it, and that will also give you access to this car if you need anything out of the trunk or if your battery's dead. That is definitely important to know, because if your battery is dead, this button right here will not work. Once again, if your battery is dead, this button right here will not work. I just want everybody to understand that. It's not going to work for you. So I want to make sure that you understand that if your car battery dies. And I definitely have, ooh, this nice car smell, it just popped me in the face. I just want you to understand that you will not be able to access your car if you don't have this key and your car battery dies and you think this is going to work. It's not going to happen. So that's number 4 thing you need to know about your C8 Mid Engine Corvette. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk about around to the front. And now this video, once again, is the things you didn't know about your 2020 C8 Corvette. I'm pretty much giving you all the access you need to know to get inside your car if you're on the outside currently, like I am right now. Now, Chevrolet, I say this numerous times, you guys, you did a phenomenal job building this car. You took your time with it, and you designed it the way it should be, and it looks phenomenal, and you got us all the access points we need for this Corvette. Now, another way, if you want to get inside this front space, there is no key place where you need to pull this out and stick it into. So there's a leverage under here, right here. You push this, and your trunk opens up just like that. So, there you go. I want to demonstrate to you one more time. That is right under here. So I'm going to close this gently. Completely closed. You do not need a key for this. Now, once again, if your battery is dead in your C8 Corvette, you need your key to get in, because it will not work for this. I can tell you that right now. You push this leverage right here, push it up, and you lift the trunk up just like that. This will give you easy access in your car. Now, you will need this in your pocket, or at least in your hand, at least 3 feet as you can to the car. Now, like if somebody's standing way over there and they have the key in their pocket and you want to get somebody a trunk, it will not open. I can tell my cameraman Don right now to take this key, walk way over there, and it will not open. So definitely have your keys in your pocket if you want to access this trunk. Another thing that you need to know about a C8 Mid Engine Corvette that a lot of you all do not know, and I'm gonna, if I was good friends with Doug DeMiro right now, I would literally call Doug and say, hey Doug, you did something wrong in your video. You got my email. We spoke a few times on email. Definitely, email me because you did something wrong. Anyways, I can access the trunk right now 2 ways. I can hit this twice, and then unlock. Or we can go the other way, which is like I said on here before, push this button, and it comes up. So one thing that Doug DeMuro did that I didn't really enjoy seeing was he actually slammed this trunk down like that. That is not what you're supposed to do with this front trunk. You never are supposed to just slam it, because at that point, why did GM build something? They didn't. They made it simple. You push down once, and you push down again. It's not that hard, Doug. But next time, for any of you guys who own this car, do not slam the trunk down. Do not do that. But I had a question that was asked to me on the YouTube channel. And it says, why did Chevrolet create this trunk where you have to actually push down once and then push down again? I'm going to explain to you exactly why Chevrolet decided to do that. And Chevrolet, I thank you for that, because it was smart, and a lot of people don't understand why you guys did that. I'm going to explain to the crowd and the audience right now. Once again, if you haven't purchased one of your Seagonna Speed 252 key tags, definitely go to my website. I got some cool things on there. C8 Mid Engine Corvette stuff coming as well. Definitely purchase one of these bad boys. It will definitely support the channel, and you will get a handwritten note from me personally directly to your address. So I'm going to close this once. As you can see, there's still a crack in here because I haven't completely closed this all the way down yet. There's a reason why Chevrolet decided to do that. Donnie, can you get close to this for me, please? As you can see, this crack still has a gap, so this trunk isn't all the way open. So I'm going to close it one more time. Now it's completely closed where there is no gap in here whatsoever. I'm going to unlock it. See how it does it twice? 1, 2, now release. Let me tell you why Chevrolet decided to do that. So if you take a look right here at this outlet, this is for you guys who has those Chevrolet chargers and those trigger chargers that you don't want your battery to die, so that way you can always be able to access your car and your vehicle. You will plug that in here. You will plug it in an outlet. What you would do is you would have the cord hanging out, and it would go out. Instead, you do not put the cord in line with this object here. You will bring it down, have your cord out. You can leave it like that if you want to. That's completely up to you. But Chevrolet left it with a gap. So all you have to do is do this once, and then your cord still hangs out while you're actually trigger charging your car. Now, a lot of people's like, I don't understand why Chevrolet would do it. That's the whole purpose of having this trunk like this. So that way you can still trigger charge your car without having it dying. Chevrolet, smart idea. I'm glad you guys did it. I'm going to show you the last final thing about the C8 Mid Engine Corvette that I think a lot of you is going to love. This has been something that's new as far as the technology going in this Corvette, and as far as a lot of people in the world. And I'm going to explain that once we get in the car really quickly. So let me go ahead and shut this down. That's good to go. So now let's hop in the car really quickly and show the people what exactly I mean by the next and last final thing that they need to know in a C8 Corvette.
Whose junk is this?
Oh man, your junk. So I just cranked that bad boy up, and it sounds really good. So I'm going to put this on the home screen. All right, and now you can kind of point at the home screen right now.
Turn those off.
Oop. All right, awesome. So Don, if you do me a favor, go ahead and point it in the home screen. I don't want any copyright strikes while I'm doing this. So home screen. Now with this screen, which I believe Chevrolet, you did a fabulous job with this as well. Like again, I call this my mini iPad. It's fabulous, it's crisp and nice and sharp. So one thing that a lot of people have concerns with these days and age is a lot of people slam on their brakes and cause them to cause an accident. There was a lady out there in the world who was literally going in front of cars, slamming on brakes, and getting a big insurance claim for that reason. What Chevrolet decided to do was help us or protect us from that happening inside your C8 Corvette. This is the home screen. You can push here to go home as well, or you can push here to go home as well. So what you want to do is you want to slide over here. You see PDR recorder. Now most of you guys, when you think of the PDR recorder, you think about using it on the track. You push the OK button. Now what you can do is, anytime you decide to get inside of your C8 Corvette, you can actually have this pre-ready, so when you start driving your day, you can record wherever you decide to go. You have to go over here to settings, and you have to go to hit automatic recording. Now, mine was on when I first bought the car. Thanks to Chris from the National Corvette Museum, he turned it on in the beginning for me, so that way if it was something happening on the way home, I would be able to get that recorded. But I decided to trailer my car home, so I didn't need to have it on, and I didn't want to use my data. So if you go to on, and you go to back, at this point in time, anytime you decide to crank your car up and then go about your day, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to eat some ice cream, whether you're going to race your friends, whether you're going to do something you're not supposed to be doing, which you probably don't want yourself recorded at that point in time anyways, you do not want to do anything illegally while this is on. I can tell you that right now. So for the record, do not do anything illegally, because this will automatically record what you're doing. But for your safety, if you're out and about and you're afraid that somebody is going to cut you off or slam on their brakes, if you live in that type of area where that thing's happen a lot, you definitely want to automatically have this on recording. A lot of people did not know that about the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. I know back in the day when I had a couple of sponsors, hey, can I send you a camera? They sent me a camera, and I put it on my windows, and that way I can able to watch all the cars in front of me. So if somebody slamming their brakes, that will automatically give me an indication, here, police officer, take a look at this. This is what they did. And I have proof showing that they slammed their brakes instead of driving properly. So I'm going to go ahead and turn mine back off, because I do not want mine actually recording while I'm driving, because it's kind of one of those things where I honestly don't need that. So I'm going to turn it off and turn it back. And with that being said, you guys, that is, some of the things that you didn't know about the C8 Mid Engine Corvette. I want to thank you all for pushing that play button, watching my YouTube channel, subscribing to this channel, leaving your comments down below, entering all the joinings, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. For everyone that buys a key tag, I definitely greatly appreciate it. Just leave key tag down at the bottom if you purchase one in the comments down below, and I will greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, I will send this to your address myself personally with a handwritten note thanking you for supporting the channel and leaving your comments down below. And with that being said, I want to thank Don for for coming out and helping me record this today. With all the things that's going on in the world, with the whole quarantine thing, and not being able to be around 10 people at a time, and, you gotta get out with that. It's just one of those things where, like, it just sucks. I really want to be able to travel and see you guys and spend time with you guys, bring the cars around you guys, and things like that. I was looking forward to the Corvette Bash, and that got postponed till May. So I'm hoping all this stuff get worked out. I hope a lot of you stay safe where you at, stay where you located. I know they're telling everybody to stay inside your homes. If you possibly can. If you are sick, stay inside your home. Now, they are saying that if the weather's nice, definitely go outside for a walk. Stay 6 feet away. Continue to wash your hands. Don't touch your face and things like that. But you get one life, enjoy it. If you got a C8 Corvette, you got any generation Corvette, if you get a nice day, definitely go out there, take advantage of it, drive it, because you never know when it could be your last time driving that vehicle. And I know a lot of you saying that you like the things that I say about my YouTube channel. You like how I'm very positive, things like that. And I'm a very positive person. You guys will hardly ever see me upset. You guys, my friend Mike, that's just not me. That's not my personality. I like to work hard for the things I like. I like to work hard for my friends, for my YouTube family, and things like that, to create new experience, create new motivation, and things like that. So once again, you guys and ladies, stay safe out there. Once again, continue to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Hopefully all this stuff will blow over pretty soon, but I honestly don't know how long it's going to take. Nobody does either. I got a couple of friends in the medical field that's saying right now it's going to take to a year or two to come up with a vaccine for this. So hopefully this stuff get ended pretty soon. That way people can get out there and start enjoying their lives and traveling the world again. So with that being said, thank you guys for your support. Definitely hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you again and see you on the speed 252.